Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lilybell Gaming. I make gacha videos and sometimes I do this. Now, I've been avoiding this video idea for a while, mostly because I am a beginner artist who doesn't like to branch out on her style sometimes, but I have been studying styles like the Gravity Falls style, Dogman, CookieRun Kingdom, other special interests of mine, which is why I was like, you know what, I think I could do this. So, I'm doing it. Just a disclaimer before I start, I may or may not say things about art styles that may sound like mean, but I mean it in like a critiquey way and not in like a mean way, because again, I'm a beginner artist who has no idea what she's doing. And last thing before we start, yeah, I rebranded again, and I'm sure you guys are tired of it, because I would be too if I were you. Anyway, let's get started. I spun a wheel for it, because I couldn't decide. So, here we go. Number 1, CookieRun Kingdom. The wheel has decided. Most of the art styles on that wheel, by the way, were either my special interests or styles that have influenced my art style now, which are mostly YouTubers and cartoons that I've watched. But CookieRun Kingdom happens to be one of my special interests, hence why it was on the wheel. I am obsessed with CookieRun Kingdom right now, but for this, I was drawing myself for all the art styles, but this one I was like, I don't want to draw myself because I'm too boring. So I went with my OC. His name's Cupid. He's not my CookieRun Kingdom OC. I have a CookieRun Kingdom OC, but I didn't decide to draw him because I've already drawn him in this style, obviously. So this is Cupid. Yeah, he's literally just Cupid, but his lore is interesting, at least as much as I've written. Him and Death have to go save a couple. That's like the story. That's like the gist of the story. But anyway, I watched a TikTok of like how to master the CookieRun Kingdom art style, so I recommend go watching him. I'll put him on the screen now. I really enjoyed drawing in the CookieRun Kingdom style again and not drawing my character that I've created for CookieRun, because it's a breath of fresh air to not draw in your own style sometimes. So I thought it was fun to outline stuff. I really love doing outlines, as you can tell by how bright and vibrant my style is. I say sarcastically. Anyway, I had to change up his eyes because I thought they were too, sleepy, because he's, really energetic. He is the happiest person you'll ever meet. He's Cupid. Anyway, here's a finished drawing. Now, for the next art style, I got something that I do a lot of, so this was kind of a treat for me. I do the Gravity Falls art style more often than any other style aside from my own. But to kind of switch it up a little, because I mostly draw my Gravity Falls OC, who I've been obsessed with since 2020, I decided to do me, more specifically me in real life, in my OC cosplay that is really cute on me. I just love this outfit. Anyway, I always struggle drawing the feet because I was like, the feet are so dumb in Gravity Falls. I hate drawing the feet and the hands. Okay, so the hands, they may seem simple, but dear God, they are not simple. They are so stupidly, complicatedly simple that it, makes me upset, because sometimes they'll look like hands, and then sometimes they'll just be nubs, Anyway, the eyes, the face, the head, and the face are, the easiest things for me to draw. The hair, I don't have curly hair, but it seems that every character with, straight hair either has just, straight lines or, this, curly looking thing. I don't know. Here's me drawing my skirt. I love that skirt, by the way. It looks so cute. I wear it all the time. Of course, I, coloring myself how I look in real life. I did eye shading because I can't go without shading, okay? Shading is my favorite thing to do. I love shading, which is funny because I try to avoid it. I'm being sarcastic. I both love and hate shading, but I feel like it adds depth, literally. So, of course I gotta shade. I don't care if Gravity Falls shades or not. I'm doing it anyway to add depth and make my art style just a little more, pretty, I guess. Anyway, here is the final drawing. Now, this one is probably the simplest art style in this video that took the least amount of time. It's Dogman, my probably number one special interest since it came out. Now, this one didn't take me that long because, it's Dogman and the style is probably the simplest art style you will ever come across unless you're reading a book about stickmen, I guess, but, I still try to give a little bit of heart to it, but still keep it as accurate as I possibly could while still adding my own, little twist to it, I guess. I don't know, the characters' hands are so wonky, and their anatomy doesn't make any sense, which is why I love it. Their teeth, again, no sense, but you know what? It's technically, canonically written and drawn by 2 10-year-olds, so here we are, okay? And the lines in the hair, they don't have bangs, so she looks kind of bald, but it's fine. It's fine. I also, again, went with my black and white striped shirt with my long skirt, except I don't think are any characters with long skirts, so I just kind of improvised it. I don't know why the speed paint is frozen for so long. I think it's because Ibis Paint didn't know what to do because I made it 2 minutes instead of the 5 seconds the speed paint is. Finally, here's me drawing the clothes. I gave Converse instead of Mary Jane's because I thought Converse, they're better in my opinion. Now, Dogman characters don't really go into that much detail when it comes to the clothes, but this is a singular drawing and not a comic, so I feel as if I have the freedom to do that, and it's my own drawing, so I can do whatever I want. Here's me adding the stripes and coloring in the skirt. I recently got new Converse. I used to have dark pink, but now I have black, so I added some black to it, and here's the finished drawing. Now, the wheel decided to send me to hell and chose to give me the most complicated art style on this list. After what I think has been 2 years of watching this girl and her speed paints, I still don't understand how she makes it look so easy. But Bree, if you're watching this, I just want to say how much I appreciate you and how unique and recognizable your style is, because every comment section under your Crash Landed account is always, I recognize this style. Are you perchance BreDrawz? That's how recognizable this style is, and I envy that. I want to become that. I want people to be like, is this quite possibly Lilybell Gaming? That's what I dream to be. But anyway, I think the most recognizable thing are the eyes, which is why, of course, the eyes are the main focus. Eyes and hands. Hands seem to be a very fluctuating thing in the art style as I have been scrolling through her TikTok and YouTube. So every other drawing, it's either nubs or actual hands with fingers, and sometimes they're pointy. I have no idea what's going on, so I just drew hands. Fun fact about me, if you look at some of my old animations, you'll see me trying to replicate the BreDrawz hand style in my old videos of some of my old animations. Anyway, the rendering thing for her is she always does this thing under the nose like that, and I for some reason tried to replicate that a little while ago, and I was like, yeah, no, this is made specifically for her style. The eyes, I love the eyes so much. They're so cute. I didn't mention it, but I am drawing my current persona with a few accessories taken off because I just wanted to focus on like details like the eyes and the hand and the hair. I was trying to figure out how Bree would draw the hair, but this is me trying my hardest, and I loved it so much that it's my new profile picture on YouTube now. Anyway, here's the finished drawing. Thank you, BreDrawz, for influencing how I draw today. And of course, another YouTuber that has influenced the way I draw today, LavenderTowne herself. Before we get into this one, I just want to let you know, please don't talk about any kind of allegations about her. I know there's plenty out there. I don't want any of them under this video. Thank you. Now, her style, LavenderTowne's style, kind of goes hand in hand with realism if it was exaggerated to hell, which is most styles, but this one specifically like has a lot of realism elements, so I was trying to do a little more cartoony than realism. I love LavenderTowne's style so much, and I do not think I did it justice at all because oh my goodness, was this not one of my best works. It's definitely, in my opinion, I think it's good. I don't think it's as good as, let's say, the BreDrawz one and the Gravity Falls one. I think the BreDrawz and Gravity Falls are the best ones in this video. Hey, that rhymes. Anyway, of course, I had to do massive eyes that are way too big for her skull. Of course, the object eyes, because that is LavenderTowne's probably most like recognizable thing about her style are the massive eyes with the shapes inside. For this one, I did not put her hair in pigtails because of how flowy LavenderTowne's style is and how kind of like pointy mine is. So I had to do more like flowy hair, and yeah, it was really difficult for me, and there were a lot of lines in the hair and stuff. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am just trying my best here. I think the eyes were the easiest part about this style, and the rest I was just kind of winging it because I was like, I don't know what to do. The iconic blush lines and stuff, I think if you were to show this to someone who knew LavenderTowne and or is a fan, like, they would say, oh yeah, that's LavenderTowne style. Like, I think you would be able to recognize it. I don't think it's that good, though. Like, it's definitely LavenderTowne, but not enough for my liking. Anyway, here's the finished drawing. And with that concludes the 5 art style challenge. Now, I had so much fun doing this. Were you expecting anything else? Exactly. I had a lot of fun doing this. I have nothing else to say. Honestly, I don't know how to conclude videos. That's why my outro is I still don't have an outro. Anyway, thanks for watching. I still don't have an outro. Wait, before you go, don't forget to follow my TikTok. I have a TikTok and an Instagram and a few other things. I don't know. My website is in the description. Okay, bye.